So let's do this. Announcing WASIX. Sounds exciting. Today, we are very excited to launch a new initiative that will start shaping the future of WebAssembly on both browser and server. WASI was announced about 4 years ago, and it was a great push to move the Wasm community forward. It got everyone so excited that even Solomon, the founder of Docker, tweeted about it. Wasm plus WASI existed in 2008. We wouldn't have needed to create Docker. That's how important it is. WebAssembly on the server is the future of computing. A standardized system interface was the missing link. Let's hope WASI is up to the task. So some things, for those that don't know, there's some difficulties with WASI, such as there's no async async runtime. So when you don't have that, it's kind of it becomes hard, right? You have to go write your own little future walker and Rust and all that kind of stuff. It's missing a lot of things. You can't just, there's problem with sockets. There's problem with all these different things that exist in just like a pure WASI environment. You got to be careful of, right? Because you can't, just write your own round robin or something. Yeah, exactly. Why Wasm on the server? Well, the reason why is that Wasm's fairly fast. And once you have the ability to run like a WASI time, like a Wasm time kind of environment, you can just run your compiled program anywhere that has Wasm time, right? And so that's why it's like Docker. Oh, dang it, I keep clicking. I'm trying to unhighlight it. But it's like significantly less Docker. You know what I mean? It's like JavaScript effectively. Yeah. That's probably the best way to put it. It's like JavaScript, except for you don't need the parse, and you don't need the optimize. That's already done for you. So that makes like a huge difference, right? And it works also in the browser via V8, right? It sounds like the JVM. It's like the JVM, yeah. That's like the effective idea of the JVM. All right, drum roll. The Wasmer team and the key community members have been working relentlessly to enhance the existing WASI ABI, stabilizing and making it more compatible with POSIX programs. I just offended so many people just then. It was so good. It was so good. Today, we are incredibly excited to launch WASIX. WASIX is ready today for the community to build awesome apps and complete their runtimes, supporting threads, Berkeley sockets. Let's go! Like, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome, right? Like, these are really big things that you needed. Yeah, forking and many more things that have been available for almost the whole life of POSIX. Let's see. We believe this step will pave the way by making it easier to compile any app into Wasm to run it anywhere. And here's the proof. By the way, before we look at it, if this article contains Leptos, it's because I said use Leptos. He's already sent me a Leptos example, being like, look at this, we have it with Leptos too. And I was like, yes, because Leptos is the best. Greg, if you're listening, Leptos is fantastic. The admiration and awe I have for what you've built is way up there, Gregory. Just so you know. We believe, okay, yeah, here we go. So Wasmer run net curl, this one right here, head title, blah, blah, blah. You'll note that you'll need Wasmer 4.0 Alpha 1 to run it. But not only curl, we can also bash a Python, Tokyo, Hyper, Axum, static web server, and many more apps and libraries running on the WASIX. Even your very own websites run on WASIX. Let's see. Do you get as excited reading this as we are working on it? Continue to read to learn more. Okay, don't do transitions, just so you know. It just is always weird, right? So what exactly is WASIX? WASIX is the long-term stabilization and support of the existing WASI ABI plus additional non-invasive system calls extensions that complete the missing gaps sufficiently enough to enable real, practical, and useful applications to be compiled and used now. It aims to speed up the ecosystem around WASI so that the Wasmification of code bases around the world can really start today. And it does so without breaking changes to WASI Preview 1. It's pretty cool, right? Like, I think this is super cool. Look at this. Look at this. I will say that, for everyone that just thinks I'm a dum-dum, me being loud and saying I like a lot of languages and doing a bunch of fun stuff in it, it does help. It does help put eyes on stuff, And so I would like to say that I'm happy about all of this. You know what I mean? It's a toolchain, Rust, C, upcoming support for Zig, assembly script expected to upstream support soon. It's a specification, runtime support starting with Wasm, but we expect more runtimes joining the initiative soon. It's fully runnable in browsers. See, like, that's super cool, right? Like this. So this is why the Wasm future has a high potential. You know what I mean? What extension features will you get with WASIX? Full support of efficient multi-threading, support of the sockets, socket bind connect, IPv4, 6, UDPs, TCP, multicast, anycast, raw sockets. Oh, you can raw dog a socket? Oh, one of my jobs, I raw dogged a socket in C. I needed to communicate between nodes, and they gave me the ability to send out stuff, some sort of Wi-Fi on it, but the memory on the device was so small, I couldn't load up the TCP IP stack. So I just wrote my own video encoding and sending algorithm over Ethernet. I used Wireshark and Java to display the video in a separate application. It was so sweet. That was my first job. And here's the best part. The person who gave that to me just said, hey, we have this robot, and we need to get video. I need you to be able to turn the motors, and we need to get video off this and also try to save it onto the device. So what did I do? I made it all up. I literally just made up everything. It was so much fun. Changing the current directory, change dir, set jump, long jump. All right, P threads, process forking, sub-process spawning. Oh my goodness, TTY support, asynchronous polling of sockets and files, pipes and even support, pipe event, DNS resolution. I don't even believe in DNS, okay? Do you realize that in the last 2 weeks, I could not release my library? It kept hanging, and I now realize what it is, which is I have to restart my computer after so many times going back and forth on the VPN because my DNS resolution sucks, and it's DNS. It's somehow DNS every single effing time. How's it always DNS? Why? 5 DNS a month. Why is it DNS? 0 days since it was DNS, dude. It is. Write DNS, and no, I don't want to write DNS. I have a book, Networking Go, that does DNS. I don't want to write it, though. Running seamlessly in the browser or server. WASIX programs can run anywhere in the browser or the server. An example is to create Wasmer Web, which basically showcases that any WASIX program published to Wasmer, including those with threads and forking, works. Also Wasmer running in the browser. Too good to be true? Try it yourself. So I do want to, so on the stream, I will be trying it myself, by the way. We'll be doing this after we get done with the interpreter. I'm going back to the Prime stack, and I was actually, part of the reason why I took a break and started doing this interpreter is I was actually waiting for Wasmer to do this. Because I already knew they were doing it, and it's just like the current environment kind of sucked. I needed something that had like the ability to be really useful to people. Because you can't, like, having a half-ass solution that's kind of hard to deal with just sucks. I needed something more. And so very excited about this. Go check it out. Again, there's no sponsorship here. No one's paying me to say this. I just genuinely think that this is a pretty exciting project. Pretty damn exciting project. I'm very happy that I got the chance to hear about this early. I actually don't get this. Is this to be implemented by your browser? No, the browser already does it. The browser V8 already has effectively all of this for you. Now, there's some things that you probably can't do. I wonder, like, about the UDP socket. I don't know if you can raw dog a socket with V8. My guess is you can't, but maybe you can. Maybe it depends on the the environment and all that. I have no idea. So my guess is that a lot of it is supported already in browser. Because you can do threads and you can do async Wasm in a browser, right? You can just do that and boom. I always thought Wasm was just a way to execute binaries on browser. Why do we need an extension? It's because you need to be able to have the whole thing. Like, did you not listen to the article? This is why. People should be very excited about this. I am personally very excited about this. We will deep dive on this here in a month, however long it takes me to finish this interpreter. I really do want to finish the interpreter. Did you tell her about the blue hair? I did. So this was not possible previously. Yeah. So WASI time, like things like that, you couldn't do this. You had to write your own async resolution within your code. So that's why if you're on Fermyon, if you were on Fermyon, you couldn't have async code. You know, when you write your program to be async and all of a sudden you can't use async code on a specific area, you have to then create an async. Like, it just becomes more complicated to think about, right? Borio Gaming, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Anyways, there we go. Fermyon. Anyways, awesome. Great. Let's go like this. And there we go. Hey, the name is the Wasmogen. The name's the Primogen.